The Los Angeles Lakers are rolling. They've won 8 of their last 10, and finally got LeBron James back on the court. There was some concern about what his return could mean for team chemistry, but that didn't look like a problem with the Lakers' 140-126 win over the Utah Jazz on Tuesday. That said, it's only been one game against one of the weaker teams in the Western Conference. James is arguably the greatest basketball player ever, but he has a specific style that doesn't always mesh with every player. Last year, Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic proved they could play at a high level next to James, but there are new pieces on the roster. Center DeAndre Ayton had an excellent game against the Jazz, scoring 20 points. Many of those points came from assists from James. While Ayton's first game with James looked great, one Western Conference executive doesn't buy that the big man will be a fit with a future Hall of Famer. "I imagine DeAndre is going to be a problem. He's just not smart enough of a player," he told ESPN's Dave McMenamin. And the inconsistent effort LeBron usually has issues with, to say the least. One executive was done on the Ayton-James pairing, but another one thinks it'll work. Ayton should benefit the most out of LeBron back, an Eastern Conference executive told ESPN. "LeBron makes people look good. He'll feed Ayton lobs and dump-offs at the rim." So far, the early signs are looking very promising. Reeves and Doncic need to lead by example. The idea of a team getting worse by adding one of the greatest players ever to the lineup was a strange narrative, but there's no denying the Lakers were rolling without James. It's possible that things could unravel as Los Angeles plays better teams, but Reeves and Doncic could be the most important pieces in keeping team chemistry strong. What's most important is, can Austin and Luka have perspective on it? A Lakers team source told ESPN. If they handle themselves appropriately, it's very easy to hold the rest of the other guys accountable when you bring LeBron back. James has great relationships with both players, so it's hard to see how this will be a problem. Lakers could be a problem. Many are focusing on negative talking points surrounding the Lakers, but there hasn't been a lot of focus on the positives. The team has a bona fide MVP candidate in Doncic, a possible All-NBA guard in Reeves, and arguably the smartest player in the league joining the lineup. Not everybody is down on the Lakers. The ability for him to guard big. If they play him and Rui Hachimura and Luka, although they're small, they're still big as expletive. And then they can play Austin too, and I don't really care who you put as the fifth guy, a West scout told ESPN. They could be big and skilled at pretty much every position. The Lakers have a chance to be a serious problem in the Western Conference if they are able to stay healthy for the playoffs. Blossoming star guard Austin Reeves continues to be the resident comedian on the Los Angeles Lakers. Last weekend, he joked about how Bronny James started a game for the Lakers while LeBron James practiced with a G League squad, calling it an awesome turn of events. On Tuesday night, he once again took a dig at 40-year-old LeBron, calling him a G League player who was raised by the NBA's minor league. "Pretty good G League player over there. The G raised him," Reeves said of James after the 140-126 victory, via Lakers beat writer Jovan Boha. Austin Reeves not impressed. The 27-year-old had more jokes about the senior statesman of the Lakers. When asked about James finishing with an assist-to-turnover ratio of 12-1, Reeves joked about his 4 turnovers and 1 assist being more crucial to the Lakers' victory. "He had 12 assists and 1 turnover, not bad at all," Reeves said of James, via Spectrum Sportsnet. "But it's not as good as mine, which was 1-4. On a more serious note, Reeves praised James for playing the right way and competing on both ends of the floor. In the lead-up to James' season debut, many analysts worried about the ball-dominant 40-year-old hampering the chemistry of the Lakers, a team that got off to a 10-4 start without him in the lineup. "He looked good. He got up and down the floor well. He's a good player." LeBron James makes history. Reeves said he was never worried about chemistry because James and Luka Doncic, who have the highest collective basketball IQ of any duo in the NBA, would figure out plays on the fly, which they did, especially in specific half-court scenarios. "Anytime we run a pick-and-roll for Bron or Luka, the guys just have to get to the right spots, cut in the right time, and they'll find you," he said. James was praised for his unselfish play, as he became the oldest player ever to start a season with a double-double, posting 11 points and 12 assists. "Just thought he played with the right spirit. Very unselfish all night. Was a willing passer, Didn't force it, took his drives and his shots when they were there, Redick said of James via ESPN's Dave McMenamin. The defense is going to pay attention to him, particularly when he has the ball in the post, particularly when he's putting pressure on the rim, and I just thought he made a lot of great decisions tonight. Really good to have him back. James also officially became the first player in NBA history to play a 23rd season, surpassing the previous mark set by Vince Carter, who retired after 22 seasons. In a trade that shook the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers announced the signing of point guard Ja Morant, formerly of the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant's arrival not only elevates the team's roster but also signals the franchise's ambition to immediately return to title contention, forming one of the most explosive teams in the Western Conference. Sources close to the negotiation revealed that the Lakers sent rotation players and future draft picks to the Grizzlies to finalize the deal. Morant's immediate impact on the team goes far beyond statistics. His ability to accelerate the pace of the game, create scoring opportunities, and lead in crucial moments offers the Lakers a new offensive identity, combining speed, creativity, and physical explosiveness. With the Grizzlies, Morant established himself as one of the most promising young stars in the NBA, responsible for leading the team in crucial moments of the season. His departure represents a turning point for Memphis, which will now have to reorganize its young core and explore new strategies to maintain competitiveness. For Los Angeles, the gamble on Morant is strategic. Alongside experienced veterans, he will have the freedom to take on a leading role, create space for shooters, and energize the offense. The coaching staff believes his presence will also inspire the other players, increasing the team's defensive and offensive intensity. Lakers fans received the news with enthusiasm, already envisioning a more athletic, aggressive team capable of challenging any opponent in the West. If Morant adapts quickly to the system, the Lakers could immediately become title contenders, transforming the franchise into one of the most dangerous in the NBA for the coming seasons.